Hello there, my name is Peter Thompson and I've been teaching people to play golf now for about 46 years. One of the key aspects of my coaching is to try and get people to realise that many parts of instructions, what I call the myths of golf, are not factual. It's extremely important, if you wish to learn to become a better golfer, that you realise what happens in a golf swing rather than be sucked into the myths of golf. Many of these myths make it almost impossible for the human body to make the right movements in order to hit the golf ball forward. We're trying to hit the golf ball simply forward. The ball is hit forward and the loft of the golf club sends the ball in the air, and the speed of the club head gives you the distance. So the myths of golf can destroy that process. I'm going to show you on my computer screen in a few seconds one of the myths that people think is actually a reality, and this myth is looking at the golf ball all of the time until the ball has gone. We'll go to the computer screen and I can prove to you quite easily that you do not have to look at the golf ball too intently or try and watch the golf ball leave the club face. But we'll go and have a look. So, looking at the golf ball, I guess during the backswing then, yes, it's a good thing to look at the golf ball, but I'm going to show you one or two golf swings of some of the best golfers who've ever lived, and we'll see if they are actually looking at the golf ball. This is David Duval, winning the Open at 11 St Anne's in the year 2000, and at the time I think he was the world's #1 golfer. We're going to watch his swing and watch his head. Watch the visor on his cab there. So looking at the golf ball during the backswing, and now you can see quite clearly the ball's still on the ground and he's turning his head round to see where the ball's going. He's letting his head turn round quite freely, so his shoulders and his hips and his arms can also turn freely through the golf shot. Watch it again. So a nice free-flowing swing straight through the ball, allowing his head to turn as the body turns. David Duval was the world's top golfer, I think it was about the year 2000, and at the same time Annika Sorenstam was the ladies' #1 golfer. And here's Annika Sorenstam. Looking at the ball, fine. Looking at the ball and the backswing is okay. When she comes to hit the ball still hasn't been hit, and she's now looking towards the target, which is obviously the flag. Then the ball is hit. So prior to hitting the ball, she's getting a free turn with her shoulders and her hips and her head through the ball. This happened because her coach, I think about 20 years ago, decided that Annika couldn't get through the ball properly, couldn't transfer her weight very well, so almost as a joke she said, let's try looking at the golf ball. Going back, but then going through, we'll look at the target to get a nice free flowing swing through the ball with the hips and the shoulders and the head. And that's what she did, and it's worked ever since. So you don't have to look at the golf ball too intently. You don't have to look at the golf ball at all in the forward swing, because the ball is moving. We'll go now to one of my pupils whose handicap is now down to scratch, and I show this to many people, and all we have to do is look at his head prior to hitting the ball. So the ball's on the ground, and already he's looking to to see where he wants the ball to go. This frees up the swing beautifully, so he can then turn his chest and his hips and his head and his arms through the shot. Now many people say, well, that can't be right, and my response is always the same: it also can't be wrong, because he got down to a scratch handicap. Let's watch it again. A nice measured backswing. We're now into a free flowing swing through the ball. So the head's turning round, chest turning round, hips turning round, arms driving forward, left arm in front of the shaft, so the ball can be hit forward. All golf shots are hit forward. You can't hit the ball forward whilst you're staying still. It's almost impossible.